We're so glad you're starting your Sunday morning with us. I'm Hanna Mordoh, along with meteorologist Josh Cingranelli, who has a check of your first alert forecast. And that haze, incredible. So, Chuck, we saw the president escalate in his attacks this week against the media, against Robert Mueller, and even against LeBron James. Can you explain some of this rhetoric? Right now, Hartford police are searching for a suspect who shot a child in the arm. The 11-year-old boy is recovering this morning. This morning's sunrise was social media gold. People are sharing their photos with us using the hashtag NBCCT, starting with this picture from Coventry, from Andrew. You can see the sunrise over the water. Right now, an Indiana middle school teacher is being hailed as a hero after his bravery and quick actions during a school shooting. We're following breaking news right now. Power has just been restored at Penn Station after service in and out of the station was suspended because of some wire problems. Day after giving a speech slamming President Trump and congressional Republicans, former President Barack Obama was back on the campaign trail stumping for California Democrats.
It's asparagus time.
Asparagus season.
Look at it all.
I know. So you start with fresh ingredients. You were just showing me this asparagus is different than most asparagus I've encountered.
Right?
So
Come on,
fresh.
you can just...
Oh my gosh,
listen.
you can't go wrong with Dr. Seuss. I loved The Giving Tree. That was one of my favorites growing up.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Rainbow Fish too. Hundreds of people are waiting in line at the Bushnell to get their hands on Hamilton tickets. This type of heat, how do we keep pets like Opie safe? We have a little squirmy Toast going on right now, right?
His name is Toast.
Perfect for a snowball fight, but maybe not a jog in the snow.
Yeah, I feel pushed mentally and physically just having watched him.
Inspired by him, but we'll stay inside because more snow on the way.
Yeah, we have a...
Start with Adam sharing this little slow-mo snow video showing his Jeep probably wishes he had the top off for spring. He says, not an April Fool's. This is snow in Connecticut. It's 5:42. You're watching NBC Connecticut Today. Keep it right here and we'll be right back. Well, Shannon, the Charter Oak Bridge is shut down in both directions. That's Route 15 and Route 5. I know they're moving the cameras around here, but you can see all this mess. It is because of a tractor-trailer crash that happened earlier this morning. You can see they're in the process of cleaning it up right now. That's actually the tractor-trailer. Sunshine out there. Grab your sunglasses. You will need them. 84 headed eastbound. We're seeing some heavy slowdown at DOT. Acting wild, but we do have some eastbound delays and some sun glare out there as well. Traffic now at a standstill. 84 headed eastbound because of this two-car crash.
Snow that we're talking about, it is rock hard, icy. I mean, look at that. Not even breaking here in the parking lot of this business. In fact, underneath a lot of this snow, we're seeing really icy conditions.
It is much needed here in Bethany. Again, the National Guard being deployed here to Bethany, to New Fairfield, and to Brookfield. You look behind me on Old Fairwood Road. It's evident why. We still have a lot of damage, debris left out here, downed power lines, trees, strong trees just snapped in half. State police tell us this 65-year-old man was actually saved by his life jacket. If you look here behind me, it's still here on scene. One victim from that plane crash was taken here to Danbury Hospital, and at this point it is not clear the extent of their injuries, but I'm talking to a few people who live right near Danbury Hospital, to Deanne and Roosevelt Ewell, and tell me what you heard about it 45 minutes ago. Not wearing dark clothing, having something like a reflective vest can help stop these pedestrian crashes. And Carrie Lee, state police are saying there are life-threatening injuries in this crash. We're on the Orchard Street overpass. If you can look here behind me through this fencing here over at the southbound side of the interstate, you're going to see a Jeep that is on its side. Kevin, that even includes me. I've already snagged up some goods this morning. This now demolished movie theater off of 91 in East Windsor, really a construction zone, could soon be turning into this right where I'm standing. This used to be a large tree. They've gotten this removed, but you can see right in front of it the fence damage. It's still scattered here. With yesterday's snow, volunteers were a little worried about getting out here today, but hey, they have the spring tools out. Just filled with excitement here. Governor Dan Malloy actually just kicked off the Travelers Championship with the opening ceremony right where I'm standing, and I'm working my golf skills. Now, let's see, I'm not very good. Yeah, you don't have to be a pro golfer to have fun here today. Take a look at the course. It's gorgeous. I know Bob always says no heat until trick or treat, but I'm not going to lie. I turned my heat on a long time ago.
Unique things about Dunkin' Donuts Park, including this. This is the Travelers Fun Zone.
It's only going to be $50 to get a little dog like Murphy or a little cat, bunny, all sorts of animals here. In fact, around 50 cats total here ready to find their forever homes. More money out of your pockets if you're driving to work, to school, to, a summer trip. trip. Mother's Day this weekend. It's going to be more at the pump here in Connecticut. We are getting donations for much needed school supplies like this really cool backpack. What we'll have to do is while they're shopping, while they're done, they can bring some cash or a check here to one of the Big Y locations, either in said, frankly, there are Facebook groups for everything here in Connecticut, and a lot of people are sharing information on these pages, everything from good and bad news to breaking news. It's all run by everyday people in our community, but the question is it always accurate and safe? Have a computer or smartphone? Chances are you have social media.
So it just is a nice way to connect everybody.
In fact, Patty Albee has been using it to connect people in her town for years.
It started very small and quiet for a while and then has kind of blossomed.
Albee started the Facebook page Neighbors and Friends of West Hartford in 2012. Now there are around 14,000 members contributing local information like business recommendations, kids' achievements, community events, to even breaking news.
90% of them are valid. They're good posts. They're, people looking for things, information and things like that. We do get the ones that are misinformation, are looking to just kind of stir the pot.
Good or bad, the posts are catching on. Corey Watford manages Homebrew TV News in his spare time in Ledyard.
I like to inform people, like right when the situation's happening.
He, along with people in the area, posts regional events, missing animals, even unconfirmed emergency scanner traffic. These page administrators don't make any money doing this. They view it as a way to keep their communities informed.
Multiple comments over the past week saying, every morning before I go to work, I check Homebrew TV News.
Local police keep an eye on these kind of pages too, but warn people to take the instant information with a grain of salt.
It's a wonderful tool for them to be able to use that. As a police department, some of the challenges we've had with it have been when we get phone calls from people saying, I read this on this particular website, is this true?
Accuracy can be an issue, and so can safety.
There is nothing that important that you need to go after somebody in real life and threaten them.
Albee says it's happened in the past, but Facebook is helping too, giving advice to page administrators on how to manage their groups safely. Because in the end, communication is key, even in a virtual neighborhood watch.
It's definitely becoming the way to talk.
The future.
It is.
Now, on most of these town pages, you do have to ask to be a member first, so there is some vetting. Still, police say if you know about a crime, always call them first before posting online.
Yeah, you would think it would be common sense,
Yeah,
right?
you would think, but let's emphasize that.
Yeah, but I'm sure this story will get shared in Neighbors and Friends.
Probably.
So, there we go.
And then I'll be on the groups.
We hope so, and we know you vetted it very well, Hannah. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Just below the barbershop bell, there's a doggy in the window, greeting people at Polly's Professional Barbershop in South Windsor.
He's a barber dog.
A title Teddy takes seriously, meaning along with that trim, customers like Tom Aiello get a haircut companion.
I think it's fantastic. He's one of the team, guys. The team members. Paul.
Teddy joined the team and shop owner Polly LaChance's family back in October of 2013. But his story wasn't always a happy one.
He was very, very thin, skin and bones.
Teddy was starving, tossed from a car in Tennessee, then thankfully found and later fostered here in Connecticut by one of Polly's clients.
And I told him I had always wanted a shop dog, and the guy almost fell out of the chair. He's like, I got the perfect dog for you.
Fate and an adoption event brought the two together.
He's been the best addition to my business and my personal life.
In fact, Polly says more people walk into the shop because they see Teddy sitting right here by the window.
People walk by the shop every day and just honestly just make their way just to come in here and to say hi to the dog.
The barbers admit Teddy is tough competition. He takes his tips and treats, has the most clients, and is pretty much famous.
He is a celebrity. I joke all the time that I'm going to run him for mayor, and I think he could win.
Elected official or official barbershop dog, this pup is proof that a rescue animal can reach new heights and our hearts.
You got all the love you could handle, and you're saving a life.
In South Windsor, Hanna Mordoh, NBC Connecticut News.
Helping kids cross the street safely is important for all traffic guards. But for Kat Howlick, it's her smile and her dance moves that's made all the difference at Newtown schools.
This ain't stopped everybody, but now I gotta tell them it's okay to go, then I start going again.
For 4 years, Kat Howlick has mastered her traffic moves.
Then I get a little more.
She says the key is a little pep in her step, a smile, and safety, of course.
I see a car coming on at excessive speed. I figure they're not going to stop. I'll get right in their way. The way I look at it, if they hit me, they're going to stop. And those children are going to be safe behind me.
She was even hit by a car once while doing her job, but it's a job she's loved.
Oh, he's coming over. What's up, buddy?
And a community that's loved her back.
Bye, sweetie.
So today's news wasn't easy.
You retiring?
Today's the last day.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
We're gonna dance now.
It's a question Newtown High School interim principal David Roach echoes.
That's always at the forefront of safety, but more importantly, she adds a little extra step in there when she does the dancing, and people don't forget about that.
They haven't.
Does
that happen a lot?
It happens all the time.
Kat is saying goodbye to the gig she loves to take care of her health and for financial reasons. But at today's final crossings,
you make everyone smile. Love Bus 13.
Cards and gifts came pouring in.
That is the truest gift.
Oh, the tears were pouring in too.
They all start cheering and waving goodbye.
Putting a smile on somebody's face, you know, when they're waiting in line for traffic is a big thing.
From smiling to dancing.
Now we're going to get those guys out.
All right.
So we're doing.
It's not about the moves, but the message.
Just keep smiling and love life and love people.
Today, as Kat trained her replacement, although it was bittersweet, she says she'll still stop by and say hello. In Newtown, Hanna Mordoh, NBC Connecticut News.
One thing in mind, safety.
Yeah, exactly. We set out with this bus driver to find out what students and other drivers can do to make this year as safe as possible. And we got some really great insight from this driver. Take a look.
Get the bus started, make sure it's working properly.
Mel Gillis is a DATCO school bus driver in Windsor. So back to school means back to his daily routine, stopping at nothing to be sure his bus is safe.
Checking my sign, make sure my sign is out.
All before hitting the road and practicing his route.
My favorite thing being a bus driver is the kids.
After 21 years as a state trooper, Mel says parents can be confident their kids are in good hands.
Don't worry about it, the kids are going to get there safe.
The Department of Transportation says 330,000 children are transported to and from school here in Connecticut on a bus every day. So drivers are here to teach the little ones everything about the bus, especially school bus safety.
And you just open it up?
Still, there's a lot Mel says parents can do before that first day of school, like get the kids to the bus stop early and...
Can you please have a seat in the back? Thank you. The most important thing is to stay seated when the bus is moving.
Bus drivers say the best thing parents can do is teach their children that while they're at the bus stop, wait for the bus to come to a complete stop. Once the doors open, wait for that bus driver to wave the student on and then see that no traffic is coming and it's a safe time to get on the bus.
Kids need to do their part, but so do other drivers.
I want the drivers to just be aware that the kids are going to be standing out there and that these buses will be making stops.
If you pass a bus while it's picking up students, drivers like Mel will take down your license plate number and turn it into the DMV. Oftentimes, Mel says it's the traffic around the bus that gets bus drivers worried.
I know it can happen when people aren't paying attention to what's going on the road.
Because at the end of the day, these buses are carrying our most precious cargo. In Windsor, Hanna Mordoh, NBC Connecticut News.
Researchers at UConn, they're launching a new study hoping to make getting healthier easier for new moms, and they're looking for women to be a part of it for free.
Thanks, Maya. It's those sweet smiles that melt our hearts, but like most moms, Ashley has her hands full, especially with newborn twins.
I feel like I'm in constant motion, like between the babies and nursing them, changing diapers, getting them to sleep, and then, we have the 6-year-old and the 3-year-old, so then meeting their needs as well. I feel like there's a lot of running around and a lot of juggling that we're still kind of getting used to.
And all of that juggling leaves little time for Ashley to take care of herself. Most moms can attest she's not alone.
There are a lot of challenges that are the same when you have little ones.
Molly Waring is an assistant professor in the Allied Health Science Department at the University of Connecticut and has young kids herself. So she's launching a study all about new moms.
Studying different approaches for postpartum weight loss, so to help moms lose weight after they've had a baby. And we're comparing an in-person program to an online program that we deliver via Facebook.
So if new moms choose to participate in the study, half of them will come here to Hartford to get their health advice. But the other half, well, they can just turn to their phone or their computer.
So if you think about a secret Facebook group, you can engage whenever, wherever. So you can be sitting on the couch nursing the baby. You can be, like running around in the kitchen and you need support, and you just connect with other moms and the health coach right there, rather than carving out time to come in person.
So moms will get personalized professional nutrition, fitness, even simply stress relieving advice for free through the program. For moms like Ashley, it would be a welcomed helping hand when she's busy helping everyone else.
At the end of the day, you just do as a mom whatever you can to make sure that everybody's healthy and happy.
Well, I will not be involved in the study myself. It is recruiting moms who are about 8 weeks to 12 months postpartum. So if you are pregnant right now, you actually could still apply. They need about 80 women. So if you're interested, head to our website, nbcconnecticut.com, and you can find out more information on how to contact the researchers there.